When we are feeling stressed or overwhelmed, we've talked about how anxiety actually takes up space on our mental whiteboard. So one of the best ways to clear that whiteboard is to do a brain dump. Here are 2 ways that we like to teach our students. The first comes from Dr. Sean Bollock from the University of Chicago. Now, her research shows that if in a 10-minute window before a really intense scenario, you have the child write down everything that they're worried about, not to fix it, not to change it, not even to process and go through it, but just write it out to get it off of their brain, it measurably frees up working memory capacity. And so we took it to our classes, and we actually noticed that there was a marketable increase in performance for students who did this before a maths test. So 10 minutes before their maths test, they wrote down all of the things that were on their mind. And then we grabbed those papers and we ripped them up into 100 pieces and had such a fun time. Option number 2 is a side step for this. And it's for our students who are incredibly visual. So we created a mental whiteboard. Now, the mental whiteboard is wonderful for our visual learners. So we start every single session with checking in. What does your mental whiteboard look like? Why don't we grab the things that are important and transfer them to a sticky note? And we could put a sticky note down the side, like your mental whiteboard has just been up-leveled, and it now has a cork board along the side of it. So let's grab our important parts and park them on sticky notes down the side. I'm still finding it really distracting to have my sticky notes on the side. Can I put my cork board on the reverse of my whiteboard? Can I move all of those sticky notes to the back? So that way there, my whiteboard is just completely blank. But I always know that if I flip it, all of the things that I put on my sticky notes are going to be on the back of the whiteboard. And I was just blown away. It's one of the things that I now love to use with many of our students because it grabbed an idea from science and from the University of Chicago, and I tweaked it a little bit for in-lesson work with our really visual students, and then it was up-leveled by the student themselves who was taking ownership of the experience. And that's what's so beautiful, is that these things that are science-based and science-backed and evidence-backed, they are theoretical. So before they start homework, talk to them about this process and ask them, right, what color is your whiteboard marker today?